When it's the middle of the afternoon and you're in need of a sweet treat in order to perk yourself up, there's not much that beats a scone laden with butter and jam. These light and fluffy cakes, often best paired with a cup of tea, have been a subject of controversy for years, especially when it comes to the fillings and what order you put them on. However, everyone can agree that they are delicious, and Mary Berry's recipe, which only requires a handful of ingredients, is said to be perfect for whipping up some tea-time treats. The baking icon shared her scone recipe on Mary Berry's Fantastic Feasts on the BBC, and it's been described as the perfect easy tea-time treat. It's ideal if you have friends or family coming over, as the recipe should make 16 scones in total. They should keep for around a couple of days in an airtight container, but if they taste a little stale, simply warm them up with the oven on low for a few minutes. The recipe also takes under 30 minutes to prepare. Before you start, you'll need a fluted 5 cm / 2 inches cutter to create the scones shapes, and you will also need to preheat your oven to 220 C / 200 C fan / gas 7 and lightly grease 2 baking trays. Mary Berry scones ingredients: 450 grams / 1 pound self-raising flour, 2 level TSP baking powder, 50 grams / 1 3/4 ounce castor sugar, 100 grams / 3½ ounces butter, softened, cut into pieces, 2 free-range eggs, a little milk, handful sultanas, optional, to serve strawberry jam. Clotted cream method: put the flour, baking powder and sugar in a large bowl. Add the butter and rub in with your fingertips until the mixture looks like fine breadcrumbs. Crack the eggs into a measuring jug, then pour in some milk until the total liquid is measured at 300 milliliters. Stir the egg and milk into the flour and mix to a soft, sticky dough. You might not need to add all of it. Put the mixture onto a surface that's been lightly sprinkled with flour. Knead lightly and add in the sultanas if you're using them, then roll out to a rectangle about 2 centimeters / 3/4 of an inch thick. Cut into as many rounds as possible with a fluted 5 centimeters / 2 inches cutter and place them on the baking trays. Brush the tops of the scones with some milk, or any egg and milk left in the jug. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes, or until the scones are well risen and a pale, golden brown color. Lift onto a wire rack to cool. To serve, cut the scones in half and top with strawberry jam on the plain scones along with some clotted cream. The scones can be frozen once they've cooled down. Just defrost them at room temperature and reheat in the oven for 10 minutes when you're ready to eat them. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our